What's up? How we looking down there? Cody says it's extremely loud there. Yeah, I can imagine. Imagine it is just a bit loud. So we're going to do a quick reaction to what has happened so far. We're waiting on Sammy Football to join us. Cody Cold Gaming is at the Jags draft party. So we're going to do pretty quick reaction here so far.
I was supposed to be there, but I gave away my tickets.
Yeah, I wanted to go. It just didn't work out. I had to do some things that were more important than football tonight. So just going to be a quick show. Just want to talk a little bit. So far, the Houston Texans have stolen the first round of the draft. I saw some mock drafts.
Yeah.
That had them doing that.
Walked in and whipped it out.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now, I'm not a draft historian by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't remember a time that a team had the 2 pick, traded up to the 3 pick. Yeah, it's wild. And then, the Colts have assured that they will suck for the near future. They've drafted Anthony Richardson, and I've said all along that he, as a Gator fan, I can tell you he's not that good. He just doesn't make good decisions under pressure.
That was a shocking one.
And then the Titans took a player that almost no one had ever heard of. So, they're all in on their boy Tannehill, apparently, and the shirtless wonder known as Derrick Henry.
I'm wondering if the Vikings are about to take Levis.
He was up in the green room, looked like he was pretty happy. So I think that's what the commentators on the NFL Network kept saying. They thought as he continued to fall.
For the Vikings, and Jaguars are next. Hello, fellow.
What's the crowd like there, Cody? I don't think Cody can hear us at all.
I don't know why.
So there were some storms that rolled through. I guess Cody said they were in the south end zone, but they moved everybody over to Daly's place. So hopefully everybody's safe. Pretty nasty thunderstorms rolling through in the Jacksonville area. But yeah, I don't know. CJ Stroud, and then I forget the other guy's name that hold on, I got it right here. I'm terrible at remembering names. Will Anderson, that's the guy. Will Anderson from Alabama. Man, I gotta say, I don't know. I think Houston, they knew what they wanted. They went up and got it. So
did I kick myself off?
You did.
Can we talk about how sad Nick Saban looked?
He always looks either sad or angry, though. That's just how he looks.
Yeah, but he looked really sad.
That's what makes him great.
Will Anderson.
I think
he looked like he was literally getting empty nest syndrome. He's like, oh, maybe he just felt bad that he was going to the Texans.
True, that's probably what it was. I wouldn't want to go to the Texans either. Are you required to be awful, and do terrible things to other human beings when you're a Texans player, or is that just
I mean, Bill O'Brien probably already warned him. Yeah.
B.O.B. the magnificent chin of B.O.B. I'm still sad the Texans didn't hire Bill O'Brien back as their coach. That would have been amazing. I don't understand what takes them so long to announce these picks once the picks are in.
Oh, well, it wasn't Levis.
You must be ahead of me.
Jordan Addison.
Addison, okay.
Wide receiver, USC.
Guess they are, still all about their boy Kirk Cousins. Then I don't know what the heck Will Levis was looking so happy about when they showed him on camera. So
the Jaguars pick him up. He got a phone call from the Jaguars.
I wonder if Cody is ahead of us. Cody, did they announce the Jaguars pick?
on the clock.
It's a beautiful sound.
I know.
It's the best war cry in the whole league. So, Cody, was that cheer because we're on the clock, or what was the...
He can't hear us.
Yeah, you can't hear a word. I imagine it's pretty loud there, and I imagine Cody's been having a pretty good time. He's been there for a few hours, so, you know, you're not be able to understand us anyway.
I love when they show the war room, though. I wish they would hurry up and do that.
I wonder if it's still as sad as it was that one draft. Do you remember when it was just like two guys and a water bottle and a laptop?
I don't think anything will beat, though, like the Titans when they showed, I think it was during COVID, and they were at their houses, and there was a guy in like a blue suit in the bathroom or something.
Well, and then what's his name? Belichick with his dog on the keyboard.
Oh yeah.
1 year. I gotta say, big shout out to Jordan Addison and the suit that he's wearing. It's pretty amazing.
You know, I will say I really do like this year how they do the guys like come in and then they put their hat on. You know, they walk through and they put their hat on, like with the camera.
Joey Porter Jr. Matt Grieve says he'd go. You know, that's tempting, right? Well, I'll tell you an embarrassing story about me. I thought that Joey Porter Jr. was Jerry Porter Jr. And if you remember the debacle that was the Jerry Porter tenure in Jacksonville, I was like, I don't want Jerry Porter's son. And I realized his name's not Jerry, and I am stupid. So there you go.
I'm reading the best available right now. Yeah, Joey Porter, they have him at 5th.
Who's ahead of him?
Will Levis and was number 1, by the way.
What's up, son?
Woo, what's up?
Hey! The Axeman. We traded?
How did the Giants jump ahead of us? Did we trade?
We traded.
What's going on?
Weird, but okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, what did we trade for?
They haven't done a very good job on any of the TV broadcasting announcing the terms of the trades.
That's what Twitter's for. Trade alert, the Jaguars just tweeted. Can you imagine? I'd be so pissed if I was down at the draft party. If they don't, where did they trade to?
They traded to 20.
So we get 20 terms, 24 for 20.
Kamish, is that the Kamish?
Hey, Kamish.
Oh, Kamish, we got to get him on the show.
Hey.
What's it going to be? Offense or defense?
Better be defense, you idiots.
So we traded 24 for 25 and 160 for 240.
We moved back one spot, got a 5th and a 7th. That's not bad. The Giants must have had somebody they really wanted. They're gonna go Joey Porter Jr. Watch.
He's excited.
Talking, I can't tell. Matt Grieve thinks they're getting a tight end. Yeah, maybe. Either tight end or maybe O-line. Their O-line wasn't all that great.
We might have to mute.
Cody, if you can hear me, I muted you. You're going to have to unmute yourself.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was for a sec. We're gonna leave yourself muted until right before they announce the pick.
Shout out to the fan.
I'm gonna ask him why he's wearing a jacket.
We got a show.
Maybe a rain jacket. It's raining. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna immediately cut to a commercial break when they turn the clock.
Okay, I just muted him. I just asked him why he was wearing a jacket in the private chat. Dang. So they got the 2023 fourth round, or 24th overall pick. We get the 25th and then a 5th and a 7th.
That's not bad. To move down one spot?
Right.
There must be somebody the Giants really wanted that they were afraid.
There's Axeman. Hi, Axeman.
There he is. Oh my God. I don't understand why it takes so long to announce the picks. I don't get it.
Because of the time, because they've got this much time slotted off. And also, it never bothered you because we always picked at the beginning of the draft.
That's a good point.
I actually just tweeted that about 10 minutes before I came on here. I'm like, damn, I'm tired. I'm not used to staying up this late.
Yeah, when I talked about doing a quick live stream, I was like, oh, 10:30. God, I got things to do. I'm an old man.
Dude, it's 11 right now, and we haven't picked yet.
Jesus.
What a time to be alive. Maybe we are in the Matrix.
No, like you said, we're just this is such an unusual spot for the Jags to draft in. We don't.
Normally by now we're waiting on like the Titans or someone to pick. They've already picked. Losers.
Yeah, they picked a guy almost no one's ever heard of. I'm sure all the fantasy mock draft nerds knew who the Titans pick was, but normal human beings who have things to do had no idea. Oh, here we go. The Giants selection.
We could have used him.
Yep.
That could have been ours.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, you know.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Every time these guys cry, I get teary eyed. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the amount of
look at Grandma. Dude.
time and
Look at Grandma, looking cute as hell on that couch. Like, oh my baby, he made it.
Yep. Just the smiles on the faces of the family members too, like, you know.
I know.
All the hard work, like, you know, years and
especially
years of hard work that these kids put in. Well, it's not kids anymore, they're grown men. But
I think the best thing that's ever come out of the draft with like the families is that the recirculating Russell Wilson's girlfriend.
There's some good ones. There was you know, there's a few that I saw.
Man, I feel like our clock went down.
Buffalo
quick.
just traded up to 25.
What? What's happening?
What?
Good thing we went live, huh?
And Matt Greaves says we have like almost 2 million picks between the 4th and 7th rounds.
Very specific.
Cowboys wanted to trade up, but the Giants beat them to it. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, honestly, like, who is it that we need at this point to not?
Cody says his phone's at 23%. Jags need to hurry up. I agree.
Dude, I'm tired. Look at me. I'm exhausted.
Cody, if you can hear me, I tell them to hop off till they're on the clock. Also, dude, buy an external battery, right? Like, you know. Should get one of those solar batteries. You can use it at nighttime even.
I'm so tired. Dear Trent Baalke, please stop trading down or warn me so I can go to sleep.
Right?
It is a very unique position to be in, though, I will say.
So we traded down. We swapped with the Bills, and we got their 4th round pick. It kind of makes sense. The Jags don't have that much.
Listen, we're not hosting the show right now. I'm changing my background. Loser.
Oh, you know what? We'll just change the whole theme to the Jaguars theme.
Yeah.
The Jaguar takeover of the AFC South Fan Battle Podcast. So
yeah.
Matt Grieve, if you want to jump on, dude, I don't know what you're doing, but I love the comments too. But if you want to join us, we're okay with that also.
Yeah, we're not going to be on much longer. Did Cody leave?
I told Cody to hop off until the Jags are on the clock to save the battery on his phone.
Pick is in. So we are not 27th. So Dallas traded up too, right? Or no, we traded. Okay, they were at. The Bills are at 27.
Yeah, we're at 27 now.
Dude, this is like, I literally have hit an all-time low. So shout out to those watching this live. I'm in my jammies.
I got a couple Cowboys fans I know texting me saying Jags need to knock it off because they're messing up the Cowboys. I don't know how. I don't know what that means, but
the Jags are?
Yeah.
The Jags are messing up.
Cowboys fans hate it, then I automatically love it. So good job, Jaguars.
Well, they, didn't,
Oh, Bills take Utah tight end Kincaid. Dang it. I know that was I'd heard some people talk about the Jags taking him.
All right, listen, Adam Schefter with the spoilers. I hate that.
Oh, sorry.
No, not you. Adam Schefter. I like the suspense.
I don't really care. I just want the information.
I like how we're like, oh, we're just going to hop on for a quick live. 17.
Well, it's not my fault. That's the Jaguars' fault.
Yeah, I know. I never said it was your fault.
Well, felt accusatory.
I also would like to mention that despite all the things that Josh is probably going to follow this up with that are irrelevant, Marco Rubio is our state senator, and he never talks about the Jaguars, only the Buccaneers and the Dolphins, and I have a problem with that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing about Marco Rubio is no one likes him, and that's just more evidence that shows why.
I don't mind Marco Rubio, but I really wish he would talk about the Jaguars too. It's not cool, man.
Matt Grieve apologizes for the spoiler.
I'm just playing.
Says the Jags draft Ryan Howell out of Virginia High School.
That's actually somebody we went to school with.
Matt Briggs says Will Levis said Jags. Matt, I love you, but sometimes you're dumb. I just want you to know that. That's stupid. It's not even funny.
Yeah, no, but that would be the most Jaguar thing ever. Stop.
Ooh, it would.
We drafted Brian.
Yeah, if they do that now, Matt Briggs, I'm going to come to Kansas City and punch you.
Yeah, Matt's probably chilling in Kansas City with the Chiefs jersey on right now, hanging out with Tanner.
He's hanging out with Chris Jackson.
And Tanner. And they're all wearing Kansas City jerseys because they're bandwagon fans.
Yeah, Matt Briggs, whose Chiefs jersey are you wearing? You got Mahomes, you got Kelsey? Which one you got?
No, Matt is for sure a Kelsey fan.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on, I'm going to grab my drink.
I think Tanner's a Kelsey fan too, because...
Hold that thought. Oh, God, I got cords.
Okay. Sammy, technical difficulties. Yeah, speaking it into existence, yeah, shut up, Matt Briggs. Quit it. Don't do that, sir. I just hope the Jags don't trade down again. I wish that they would stop and just make the pick so that we can talk about it, and then I can go to bed. Because I'm old. We should rename the show Old People Talk About Football.
Old People Talk About Football?
That's what we should rename the podcast to, because that's what it feels like tonight.
Right?
It's like, why am I up so late?
I'm like, oh my God, I got my glasses on, no makeup, and my jammies. Don't look.
People stay up till 11 p.m.?
Oh my God, is it tomorrow? You can tell that hurts Roger Goodell to say that. Dalton Kincaid. Oh, we already said that. Matt broke the news. Roger Goodell hates us. Do you remember that draft what year was it? I want to say it was 2016. And he ended the 2016 draft with, it was like the last day. And he was like, and with the number one pick in the 2017, the following year's draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select. And he laughed. I bet it kills him now to be like, the Jaguars traded. Because,
I hope
they don't need anybody.
I hope that Roger Goodell hates every bit of success that the Jaguars have. I hope that he hates it. I hope that it
He
keeps him
does.
awake at night. I hope that he plots and schemes.
Nah,
with
he's
the,
drunk.
the other owners.
He's like slurring his words already. He's already drunk. He sleeps just fine at night thanks to Jack Daniels.
Wow. Matt Briggs says he's wearing a Brittany Mahomes t-shirt.
That's funny. That is the face of the
Sarah,
Chiefs.
if you are the GOAT. Houston trades away their future draft capital just to lose to the Jags by 50. Yeah, you know what? Everybody.
Listen, not for
CJ
nothing,
Stroud.
but the second that Anthony Richardson was drafted, there was a thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm alert, coming from Gainesville. Just saying.
What is that? What are you saying that means?
He's trying to come after Duval already.
Whatever. I'm not afraid of it. I've seen enough of Anthony
But it was just south.
Richardson.
It was just south of the stadium. Cody knows.
If I've seen enough of Anthony Richardson to not be worried about him at all. I think it would be worse than them drafting him would be if they took Will Levis, who, like I said, in one of our chats, is just the Trader Joe's version of Gardner Minshew.
Did you see where I said that Minshew is the great value version of Russell Wilson?
Yep.
Not, just the style and the height, not the coaching and the talent around him.
Robbie Tarter, I love you, but AR-15 is not an NFL quarterback. He can't make decisions at NFL speed. He can barely make decisions at Georgia Bulldog speed, which is basically lower level NFL speed. But I could be wrong, but my gut tells me AR-15 is not going to be successful.
How tall is he?
I mean, he's 6 something. I don't know. Let me Google it.
Yeah, I didn't realize C.J. Stroud was only 5'10".
No way. Come on, Bryce
believe-
Young.
Bryce Young, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say C.J. Stroud. And
Yes,
Anthony
5'10".
Richardson's 4. He's a big dude. He's a good. Listen, man, great teammate, great person. Sort of guy you want in the locker room. I just don't think he can make fast
See,
decisions.
they're showing the Cowboys draft party, and it does not look nearly as lit as the Jaguars.
Well, I mean, Duval's definition of a good time is probably different than Dallas, right? I've been to Dallas. It's very hoity-toity. I would imagine they didn't let their fans come for free. Oh yeah, that looks lame. Yeah, I didn't see it before. Yeah,
Yeah, they're just
Looks
like
dumb.
standing there.
they're not even letting them inside the stadium. They're just in the little
like parking lot.
plaza, the walkway outside the
Yeah, it's
stadium.
weird.
That's stupid. And it wasn't very well lit. It was weird. That's not good.
Yeah, they just had like those rolling lights, like on the cart,
Yeah.
like the storm lights. They had some Milwaukee.
Yeah, I will say
lights.
that's one thing about the Jag Stadium is having Daly's Place connected to it. A pretty new, modern, upscale concert venue. They can do some cool stuff with different events that I don't think all the other stadiums can necessarily do.
Yeah. All right, we got a minute 20 till.
Yeah, I hope it's Porter for the Jags also, but
Did this guy get highlights before
huh?
the draft?
Ooh. You're ahead of me, so I'm not seeing the same thing you're
Michael
seeing.
Mayer. Did he get some highlights?
Is that who the Cowboys picked?
They just keep showing him, so that's my assumption. Dude, their war room is room is legit. Meanwhile, they're fans that pay for it
If
outside.
the
of
Jaguars
poverty.
draft,
And we have the opposite in Jacksonville. I love
if
it.
the Jaguars draft that guy from Georgia, who's an edge rusher, I'm gonna scream.
Can you not do that live though?
Did we?
Or can you let me
it's
log off?
Figure of speech, right?
Please don't scream.
I love all the people that aren't actually adding anything of value in these like draft rooms that start clapping and applauding and high-fiving like they did something. Like there's some blonde kid in the Dallas war room. You can tell he's just like somebody's teenage son. It's like, why are you even there, sir? What are you doing? The pick is in, which means about in 20 minutes we'll get to hear it.
The Jaguars trade up again. I'll be like, all right, guys.
If the Jaguars trade again, we're ending this live stream. I'm sorry. Cody can just take video and we'll play it later.
I'll stay on. I know you got to go to bed. You know.
Nah, I'm good.
You got to hit that senior citizen breakfast in the morning.
Some of us, get up early and are productive. Samantha, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey.
We don't all sleep in until 10 a.m. Yeah.
I wish I could. Do you see how tired I am right now? I work 2 jobs, okay? And this is not one of them. This one doesn't count. Because I just like you guys so much.
Well, wish I could say the feeling was mutual.
Yeah, we know. I put you in the group. I said you guys, not you specifically. You're my least favorite.
Thank you. Take that as a badge of honor. When you're people's least favorite, they don't ask you for favors.
That's true.
I want people to dislike me just enough that they will not ask me to help them move. That's my goal. I don't need you to hate me, but I just need you to not ask me to help you move. That's my goal. That's what I hope for. Oh my God. Can we have the pick, please?
I feel like they're giving them more time. It says
they're giving them more time so they don't have to talk about the Jags. That's what it is.
Here we go. Oh. Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle from Michigan. All right, can the Jaguars just be on the clock now? Come on, let's go. Thank you for those of you that are still watching.
Yes,
I see our viewers drop more.
There's 5 people watching right now, and shout out to you human beings.
There's 6 watching on one of our Facebooks. That doesn't account for Twitter and Twitch and all that shit. So if you are still watching,
we applaud you. You're troopers.
No, the sad part about it is we like randomly jump on here, and it's been obviously we have more viewers during like a regular show, but it's more stability. You guys are just sitting here while we're sitting here waiting for this.
Yeah, that's sort of what we knew it would be, right? Like, this isn't.
Okay, so far so good. The Jaguars on the clock. We got 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Where's Cody at?
That draft party in Dallas looks so lame.
I do not like. Okay, so I like the part where when the guys get drafted, they walk through the door and they stop them and they put them in front of that camera and then they put their hat on and then walk through the doors and go on the stage. I do not like this montage thing that they have when they get picked and like they're like taking their shirts off and like getting ripped in the gym.
Yeah,
it's just really weird.
The whole thing is just odd, right?
Like, especially like they show them doing that and then they like pan to their living room and their grandma's like sitting next to them.
Jags on the clock, ruined a commercial. It's time-honored tradition. If I was the Jaguars and I knew how much...
Oh, God, yes, because it's Kansas City and they're, Super Bowl champions.
If I was the Jags and I knew how much the league hated us and tried to make us go to commercial, I would just get the pick in fast. I wouldn't give them the opportunity to...
I would tell them I want more time.
Yeah.
Because of
file an extension.
Break. I also want a commercial break.
It sounds like they're putting... Matt Greaves says, sounds like they're putting together 15 commercials for the Jags pick. Yep, you know it. Like I said, it's a time-honored tradition.
Hey, you know what, though? We also, I have noticed tonight, have made it on all of these NFL commercials. So.
Cody's
Here we
go.
There's the commish.
It is in the jungle. It is in the jungle.
It makes me so happy.
If I had known they were going to pick like 11, I would have taken your chance, Sam, and gone down there.
I knew it was going to be that late. That's why I didn't go.
How much fun that party looks like it is compared to here we go.
Right, the pick's in. The pick's in.
Straight to the DJ. The truth, straight to the DJ. Straight to the DJ. Pull up the truth, pull up the room, straight to the DJ.
All right, we're going to mute Cody until the pick comes in. We got to wait for them to come back from this commercial break. Give us a second, Cody. 1 second.
Cowboys fans do not like according to Twitter, Cowboys fans do not like the Cowboys pick.
Yeah, it was, that's why I said, okay. That was random. That was not what I expected.
All right, I know who the pick is for the Jags.
I'm sure you do. Adam Schefter probably already tweeted it. That's what he does.
I want you to guess. Who do you think it's going to be? I'm not going to tell you. I just want to see.
Is it a cornerback?
I don't know.
I'm just going to check Twitter.
You want me to say it?
No, I don't want to guess. Oh. Really?
It'll be interesting to see the crowd's reaction.
Really?
See. Yeah.
Huh. Not what I was expecting. Here we go.
Not at all. But,
I was expecting defense.
All right. Listen to the crowd's Oh, look, the draft room actually looks normal to you.
Straight up, they traded out the Bills, the Cowboys, and what do you think they're going to go get?
I'm honestly shocked that we didn't get Porter.
My God, anytime today.
The Jacksonville Jaguars, Anton Harrison.
That thumbs up. Yes, that thumbs up the feeling. Why not Joey Porter Jr.? Unless you think Cam Robinson is going to be out for longer than this game.
Day 2, a little bit surprised to get the bottom of that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
All right, Cody, we're gonna let you sign off.
So
I hate it. I hate. My gut tells me I hate it, and my gut is rarely ever wrong on Jags picks. I hate it. We're gonna regret. I think we're gonna look back in 3 years and regret not taking Joey Porter Jr.
Right. I'm shocked that we went that route. Does Baki see something else in him to use him in a different position, possibly? I mean,
yeah, Trent Baalke caught lightning in a bottle last year with some of the players that are on the roster, right? Like some of the, but
it's
questions still remain about
very confusing. But
it
it did come out today we have to do some offense shuffling because of Richardson.
Yeah.
Or Robinson. God,
I
I'm
would
way too
I would have
tired.
loved to seen
Robinson got the PED thing.
Yeah.
So I know we're gonna have to do some offensive line shuffling. I don't know if that was.
Well, they signed Josh Wells, and they have they have some players there. Like they didn't seem to be all that much worse without.
I mean, I've been calling for him to go for a while, but I don't understand.
Cody just said in the private chat that someone yelled out when the pick was announced. I don't know who the heck that is, but let's go.
Well, it's just.
I mean, I've heard that guy's name before. Like,
Well, my thing is I just did not. I expected us to pick a cornerback. Period.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect because there's not really a glaring need.
Defense, at least. I did not expect offense.
Yeah, defense. The defensive side of the ball is clearly not as good, or at least
Right.
not as consistently good as the offense.
I guess we can unmute. All right, Cody, you're unmuted now. What the heck?
I don't think Cody can hear us.
Can you hear us? Cody, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I hear y'all again.
So what do you think about that pick? Yeah, what do you think?
The Cam Robinson injury, I mean, not the injury, but the him being injured on top of him being suspended for a couple of games, whatever. It's like he said that if he wouldn't have got caught with the substances or whatever, then he probably would have missed a couple of games regardless, whatever. So we're not really deep in that position. I think grabbing somebody makes sense.
Yeah, but did you expect to pick offense at all first?
Yeah.
You did?
Sorry, what?
I said, did you expect to pick offense at all first?
Oh, yes. Yeah, for sure.
I expected defense.
Right after the Cam Robinson news hit. And it was like in other small circles around Jacksonville that that was going to be the move. Just because they knew about the Cam Robinson issues, but they kept it in-house pretty much all the way up until, what was it, yesterday?
Yeah, I'm sure they knew long before it was announced.
They definitely did. Even they asked Balky about it, or somehow it got brought up during like a press conference, and he said well, if we can get over Cam Robinson health issues, and the way that he said it made it seem like there was more going on.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess it sort of makes sense. You're going to protect your franchise quarterback. You think, you got to tackle that might not be. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to come of Cam Robinson's career if he has dipped into PEDs? Maybe he.
Well, he could have been doing it too. Like a lot of times these guys will take supplements, not realizing that has substances in them.
Yeah, maybe, but like
I
think the Jaguars have to hedge their bets for the worst case scenario, which is he was taking PEDs with the intent to enhance his performance, which means if he comes off of those, is he going to play as well as he was playing while he was on them, right?
I don't think he should be there right now anyways, but, it's just a personal opinion.
Matt Greaves says, instead of drafting defense to combat the AFC QBs, they decided to continue the arms race and boost the offense. Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know. There's some wisdom in that, right? Like if you score 50 points, it doesn't matter if your defense gives up 35 a game.
At the end of the day, I know two things. Number one.
Yeah, Jags by 50.
Jags by 50.
I guess I know three things then. I know Jags by 50. I know that I am not a GM or a scout or a professional. I'm just a couch coach, okay? And number three, I know that I am tired.
All right, so we're gonna end this live stream. Yeah, my general thought is I don't care, just win, just win. Figure it out. Figure out how to win. If they,
I do care. I'm shocked, but I'm too tired to be.
I wouldn't say I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm not shocked because this makes sense.
I just like knew that we were going to pick defense. I knew we were going to pick defense.
Yeah, see, I didn't, because everybody was talking about the Jags taking an offensive tackle, so this is not shocking to me. Now, if they'd picked a wide receiver or something stupid like that, that would have been shocking to me. Why would you do that? We have many of them. But all right, so we're going to end this live stream here. Cody, anything to say before we cut it off?
No, man. Besides the weather and stuff, that was fun. A lot of Jags fans still like hung it out, and we got a pick or whatever. But I feel like with Texans getting like Will Anderson and stuff like that, whatever, protecting Trevor Lawrence is definitely a top priority. And after the Cam issue, so it made some, there was still like some solid picks on the board that hurt to miss,
Yeah, that's my wonder. I just wonder if in 3 years we're going to look back and say, well, heck, we should have driven.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time for Jack fans. It's like every year. Aren't you used to that by now?
Yeah, I know. I was hoping we had turned a
new leaf. Yeah,
let's see what Jaguars Twitter real quick says about that pick.
Oh Lord, I can't imagine it's going to be very good. I imagine it's going to be split. People are going to be like, "What the heck are we doing?" And then the other half, people are going to be like, Trent Baalke's, he's a genius. He knows what he's doing. Look at the success we had. You have to trust that he understands who to take.
Ian Rappaport is still calling a potential suspension. Okay, so I don't see anything bad.
This thing is still like.
We still have 3 extra picks now too for trading.
Yeah, I don't.
3 extra picks from trading down. Please.
I don't think it's a bad pick. I just wonder if we'll look back and say there was a better choice to make. But
let's see.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like Nolan Smith or gets Mark Murphy.
Matt Grease thinks the Jags might trade some newfound draft capital to the Commanders to get Chase Young. Yeah, because the Commanders announced they're not picking up Chase Young's 5th-year option. So
right,
that would be interesting.
Yeah,
so
maybe
Big Cat Country. Big Cat Country did a poll. How do you feel about the Jaguars selecting Oklahoma offensive tackle Anton Harrison? Grade the pick and drop a GIF. So it's got 1,500 votes so far. It was just posted. 22% gave it an A, 51% gave it a B, and 27% gave it a C.
That kind of makes sense. It's not a bad pick. It's just, was there a better choice? Maybe.
Right.
Fred Hampton says,
wanted Joey Porter Jr. for the Jaguars, but generally don't disagree with offensive tackle in the first round. It just smells like a desperation play since Robinson could get suspended for up to 8 games.
Yeah, I don't think it's desperation. I think it's they probably know more about that Cam Robinson situation than has been published. And if they're taking offensive tackles, they signed Josh Wells in the offseason. If they're making those moves, that tells me that they think the long-term future of Cam Robinson in Jacksonville is in jeopardy. And you have to have you have a potential perennial top 10, top 5 quarterback on your roster. You can't not have solid offensive line.
Yeah, imagine a scenario where like Trevor Lawrence goes down in one of the first games Trevor Lawrence goes down in one of the first games of the season, and people would be all over Trent for not drafting a offensive lineman sooner.
Yep. Yeah, it's almost a no-win scenario with some of these things because you can't fix or prevent every scenario.
Yeah, there's people calling it a panic pick.
I don't know about that.
Somebody else said it's always an A when you protect Trevor.
Yeah, I think just like Cody said, you can make a solid case for saying we're going to do everything we can to protect our fledgling star quarterback. Like,
back to stupid picking need over best available. The clown is back. C, bulk disaster class.
My only thought there is, I think Doug Peterson, has a say in some of this. And I trust Doug Peterson more than I trust Trent Baalke. So, I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I don't hate it as much as I hated the Trayvon Walker pick last year.
Oh,
They
there are-
better get some
and
like good people in these later rounds or whatever to make up for this.
Peterson and Balky are also live right now, doing a press conference, and Peterson looks exhausted.
Well, he goes to bed at 8:30.
Yeah, he's old like us, Sam. Of course he's exhausted.
Like you.
Are you holding your phone up to the microphone? Hold on. Where are they doing the podcast or the press conference?
2010 draft.
Okay.
I think it was the 2010 draft.
Smoking and drinking all day?
All right, I'm gonna get off of here and drive home.
All right, Cody. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Sam. I'm gonna add the
His voice is so funny. Oh, yeah, I just knew that, since Cam wanted to go and do those steroids, that we needed to get somebody in there to protect Trevor.
That's when you get into trouble. When you know that the position may be thinned out. There aren't many. There's not enough numbers in the draft unless they tackle. You start moving guys up and pushing their value above what their true value is. We try to set the board. The coach and I work tirelessly along with the other coaches and the personnel staff. Really work hard at it. Making sure that when we pick a guy and place him on the board, I should say, that the value is right, that we're going to get that type of player when we make the pick. If we pick a player in the first round, we want to look back and say, you know what, that was good value.
Yeah, that was good value.
And Doug, in terms of Anton as a person, was there any cool story that you heard, any interaction you had with him that stood out to you?
Well, for me, the interaction that we had
He
with
said
at
Doug.
the combine
Shut
stood
up,
out.
Trent.
Really a mature young man, good head on his shoulders, spoke well about a lot of things, spoke well of his family. That was important
Can
to
you
him.
mute
That's
it real quick?
important to us. So just really felt the culture fit.
Look at Doug Peterson eyeballing him like, you motherfucker. Go ahead.
you think
Look at him.
Okay, I'll
on his pro day. And how big was that for you guys' evaluation, just for him to get those
Look,
eyes on him?
he'll look at him.
Well, the more you get around guys, especially
Doug
get your
Peterson
hands
wants to
on
go to
them
bed.
and
That's
get
the look of
feel
a
them,
man who is
especially
like,
the
why
bigger
am I
guys,
awake
the
right
O
now?
linemen, D linemen. There's some value in that. When you get the coach there and they can not only feel the power.
That is the look of a man who
see
is
them
straight
move
up
in
like, why am
person,
I awake?
but then
Why am I
spend
doing
This is
quality
way
time,
more
several
entertaining
hours
than the
on
draft.
board, just talking to him, getting a feel for his football and IQ and just his passion for the game. And he's a young man that checked all the boxes for us.
Yeah, me. All me.
That was an abrupt ending. It's like, okay, bye.
What? Yeah, that was...
He just got
We
up and
had
left.
Trent Baalke and Doug Peterson after the selection of Anton Harrison, the tackle.
All right,
That
that was
was-
weird.
Yeah, that was very weird.
All right, well, that's where we should end it because I'm old and I'm tired and
Same. I'm
I'll
gonna
never sleep.
pull it. We're gonna pull a Trent Baalke and Doug Peterson, but I'm definitely Doug Peterson on here. Good night.